Not amused. He's absolutely not amused. The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, see? Come think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day. That's sus. Miss Oldbat, this is the first I've heard of this. Of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it.
Alright, anyway, Mr. Wild, please begin the call examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Well, no kidding. Okay, what do we got? The other person. Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one important job to do, which is another job. That's right. I check all the people that pass by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one photo the security camera takes. You back up all the security camera data? Well, they keep telling me to. Yes, but those computers are just so frustrating. Ah, you're useless. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Well, why? It had to be sus if you threw it out. There's no way. How's that to determine what isn't suspicious looking? Oh, you can tell by looking at their face for the most part. For the most part? Bless me. Oh my god. For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Old Bag! Well, I didn't touch that suspicious looking willpower phone, did I? I think she's missing the point. Well, obviously. I'm thinking of it now. I remember throwing out one photo that day. Well, what's on it? Well, who in the heck was in that photo we erased? A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboy. Real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the hearses from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. When was there that day? Wait, pause. What do you mean? Did you just say that no one could get... Exactly, didn't you just say that no one could get in? What do you mean there was one there the other day? If you locked the gate, what do you mean? Hold on. No, talk. Wait a second, did you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in? Those were your words. Well, you might as well there's a drain that goes into the employee area. Yes, I brought that up. I brought that up earlier. A small child can fit. I brought that up. Yup, I brought that up. I thought that was sus. The gate has been loose for a while. But he's outside and well, that's where they came in. They came in through the drain. I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? So on the photo that you erased, there was a boy, probably second or third grade. What? A second or third grader murdered him? What the heck?
Hold up. Let me get this straight. You saw two people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day then. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg, the other was a boy who looked to be in about the second or third grade.
Oh yes, Bill. We see this top there every day. Can't stop him, we can't catch him. A boy in the second or third grade? I say it'd be hard and impossible for a young boy to wield a samurai spear.
Impossible, I think it's quite heavy.
As I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I raced the data. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect. That is sus.
Let's go and take a 5-minute recess. All the defense and the prosecution consider the new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
What the frick? Okay, so second or third grader is a murderer. Fun. Okay. October 18th, 11:08 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby numero trace. Mr. Powers.
Yes.
Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio. I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So was the Steel Samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Everyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? What? You should take better care of that stuff. Yeah, I could imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? Doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are you gonna do? First, we play for more time. I'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right. But if we pick the wrong person, we might lose the shot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick. It's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. I want to point Penny. Penny is now a little sus to me. Because also, why is she just conveniently moving backdrops? Small child, she is small. What was she also doing in the studio again? Sus.
The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other day, the person who went to the studios was a boy, roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I'll call a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. My M&Ms. There's another person who could have committed this crime.
Hold on! Interesting. Let's see what you have in mind, however. Beware, this court does not look on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right, great. If the stakes weren't high enough.
So, who was this person that Mr. Powers that
In the murder? I honestly think Penny. Because if the spear is too heavy for the little boy to carry, I don't think it's the little boy. Can I look at my... Look at this. I would say, doesn't that also kind of make sense for the limping? That would make sense, right? The Steel Samurai costume is big. It makes sense for the limping. If the thing is too big to carry for the schoolboy, I honestly don't think Guardwoman did it. I think it's Penny. Especially when they mentioned small child and fitting through event. I think Penny. I honestly think Penny. It was the assistant. The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it and in doing so became the Steel Samurai.
So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant?
That's correct, Your Honor. Then who? If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot. She's small, idiot. Oh, uh-oh, bad feeling time. No, I'm right. I'm 100% right. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury? I'm 100% right on this. Powers and poor Hammer went through. Oh, and me? What about the assistant? No. Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. You'd think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. And she didn't know, did she? And she's small. The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look at the Steel Samurai, that costume. But she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped. Well, isn't the suit designed to fit him? He's the main star. You figured the suit would be designed to fit him. Ugh! That kind of takes the legs out from under that case.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you.
I think I'm right. Cap, nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
May we move on, Mr. Wright?
This fight isn't over yet. If you would, Your Honor, one more chance, please.
Very well, go ahead. So who is the person that Mr. Powers with the crime?
I still freaking think it is Penny. It makes sense. We can ask that. We can do it. It was the grade school boy. I don't think it was him, honestly. Why isn't anyone saying anything? Are you seriously saying the boy did it, Mr. Wright? Grade school boy kills veteran actor star with spear. But one thing, the murder weapon was with the Steel Samurai. You can't explain just how the boy would have obtained it from him. Maybe that was a dumb move on my part. Maybe? Maybe? How about absolutely, Nick?
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. This fight is over. If you would? Why do I have to say the security lady? What the frick? The security lady. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Oh? Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There's only one person in the Powers and Hammers who knew about the injury. The security lady Oldbag. I still don't agree. I still don't think it's her. I disagree. Oh, whippersnapper. Let me hear this out.
Hold on! Is it true, Oldbag?
Oldbag, that's Miss Oldbag to you. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into the studio 1 the scene of the murder.
Well, why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simply wrong, she'd given dome to Jack. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she wasn't the costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
Oh, I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right here, Sherlock Holmes too, baby. The Salvadorian Sherlock Holmes. That's odd. Isn't the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection to some new damning evidence? I still don't think it's her. I really don't think it's her. I really don't think it is. Because then why wouldn't she just delete the photo of herself? That makes no sense to me. Like, why? You could have just said I saw, and that would have been good enough. You could have just, I'm confused. The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time. Dude, he just wants her behind bars. That's funny. Well, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did, is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something. What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take the whole way. I seriously don't think it's her, though. I really don't. Honest to God, on jaw, I don't think it's her. I'm being serious. I don't think it's her. What happens if I accuse the wrong person? Is there a penalty? Hold on. Is there something? Hold on. Hold up. If you accuse the wrong person in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, is there a penalty? Nothing. Freaking nothing. What's my movement and my chance to take this the whole... I legit don't think it was her. I don't have any reason not to press, right? The very same reason that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's action on that day. But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer? Exactly. She'd given him dome. You forgot that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too.
Indeed.
That did. Now, Windbag is one of the suspects. Oh! Because we're trying to. So I can still be right that it's Penny. I can still be right. I think it's Penny. 100% I think it's Penny. So that pins her as a suspect so we get another day to look around. That's, now I see why I should have accused her from the start. Okay, that makes more sense now, okay. No hard feelings, I hope. Yeah, because I don't think it's her. Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler, though. I just said 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
You're lost, Mr. Wright.
The boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Because he's not. Oh, aren't it nice to be the kids and mean to your elders, Dave Whippersnapper? I have proof. I do? Proof?
Indeed. Let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that says the boy could not have committed this murder?
I do? Huh? Oh, what the frick did I get proof? I'm so confused. I have proof? I have proof? What? You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder? I did! The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. Now I'll slam the desk for that. I still think it's Penny. It's gotta be Penny. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studio have a key card?
I see. Will the witness care to comment on this?
The windbag, speechless. This gotta be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend the proceeding on the court trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name?
Windy Oldbag. Something Oldbag, Your Honor.
Prosecution will look further into the old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
I see. Okay. So I understand now. Ma'am? Oh, wait a second. I'm not gonna just sit here while you barking up a wrong tree me. I'm talking. Me too, that's my face. Oh, great. Stop the press. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you a minute something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not talk about? By whom? Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. What? What? My lips were sealed. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So he told me just pretend they hadn't been... But if you're gonna go accuse me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this away from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. Now, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag.
Throughout your cross-examination...
I have 2 lips. My lips were sealed. Oh, no, I don't. I have 3. Okay. Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. Okay. So you were told not to talk. That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. There are some other people in the studio on the day of the murder. Who? Tell me. Who were those people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course! Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So where were these people? The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Where? Oh, in Studio 2. There was a studio. Yes, Phoenix, tell them that. Well, if you look at the guide map, idiot, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was falling off.
Mr. Wright, would you like to continue your cross-examination?
Yeah, I've already asked all my questions, but... Do I really need to continue? Not really, honestly. What else did she say? Do I lose anything for continuing? I don't think I need to, really. I don't think I need to necessarily ask these questions. I think I can stop. What did she say? She mentioned people. I got director and producer, so I got people out of it. Did I lose anything? Do I have to press? I might as well get what I can. I might as well. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? Hey, give me some info, though. Miss Oldbag, this was trial for murder. I know that, silly. Still, they were pretty convinced about it had nothing to do with it, and they gave me a little bonus on. They licked the cooter. So you got your bonus and you still talk. I think I've asked all the questions I have. No, continue. I guess there's no harm getting as much info as I can. Exactly! Global Studios want to keep quiet. They were day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it. They told me just to pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. So they were actually in the studio. Yes, the whole day. When I heard about the murder, they beat it before the cops came. I'll kill this woman, I swear it. I feel sorry for Edgeworth, almost. She really left him hanging on this one. If you're gonna accuse you, I'm not letting them get away with it scot-free. Them? Who were those people? Oh, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known, it was fishy. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we've already been through this. Okay. The director was in the employee lounge, the producer on lunchtime, where... Yeah, we went through all this. Studio 2. Is she going through it on the map? Yada yada yada. Oh, Mr. Wright. Yeah, I'm done. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about those other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceeding in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Okay. I still think it's Penny. I legit think it's Penny. I'm thinking it's Penny. That's my hard reads Penny. For 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Numero Trace. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me. Aw, really? It's nothing. Oh, or should I say... I'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and the producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. That's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. So, Nick, have you figured out just who it is in that Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been... No. What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think so. I don't think it was her, really. Exactly, I don't think so. No, Penny. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. See, that's what I didn't catch on to. Phoenix is smart. This man was like, buy time. If he would have said buy time, I wouldn't have hard accused Penny like that. Alright? Alright, that's all I gotta say. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old windbag, I feel kind of sorry. No, I don't. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there with or without my accusations. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right. Be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Alright, alright. To be continued. Alright, okay. So we're gonna get our guy next. Seems like we're gonna get our guy next time. Okay, save the court. Here. Turnabout. I was about to say turnabout sisters. No, let's turn about samurai. Yeah. Alright. Let's head back. So day 2 of the investigation. Then we got day 3.